Hi everyone, in this tutorial we're going to talk about static modifier in C#. We are using static when we want to say that member of the class belongs to that class itself, not to the particular object of the class. So as you can see, we have a simple class called book, and I'm going to add one static property called, let's say, count of the objects. Static integer, and it's going to be 0 by default. And we need to add the name, let's say counter, or even better, number of the objects. So what we can do, we can say that whenever we use constructor without parameters, we want to increase that number by 1. So it's going to be something like this. If I go back to the program and create let's say 2 instances of class called a car. I think that I've changed the car. No, it was book. So if I create multiple objects of that class, we're expecting to see that static property is going to change, and we're going to be able to access that field without creating an object. So let's quickly create a few objects just to change the value of the static field. Let's call it book, and we need book 1, and we need book 2, let's say. So as you can see, we created 3 objects of the book class. So we're expecting this number to be equal to 3. So what I can do now, I can print out that static field by saying something like this. So we need to specify book name, and we need to say which field. Because this is the static field, we are able to access it by specifying the class. We don't need an object of that class. So if I quickly run the application, we'll be able to see that we actually got 3 as a result, which was something that we were expecting to see. Also, we can specify static methods as well. We can say, let's say, public static void print message, and we want to say, let's say, just testing. And if I go back to the program, I can say something like this. I can say book dot print message, and as you can see, if I remove all the objects, we're expected to see 0 as the result of this execution. But as you can see, we are also able to call the method even if we don't have any object created before that, because we said that this message is static and we are able to access it through the class. If I quickly run the application, we will be able to confirm that. As you can see, number of the object is equal to 0 because we haven't created any object, and we successfully printed out the message even if we haven't created the objects before for that class. So I guess that will be pretty much it for this short tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.